Hello, everybody. My name is Arthur, or Archie. Archie, how Germans call me. And this is the Translated Press English channel. A very warm welcome to everybody out there. We have this channel for 6 years, the English-speaking channel. Our main channel is called Translated Press DE. That's actually our German channel. And because of the latest developments in Berlin in relation to the Iranian exile groups, I have decided a very special live transmission today from Colombia, South America, where I live, directly to Berlin. And the Iranian exile groups will start in about an hour. A very live demonstration in Berlin for their rights and for their longs to be able to get back to their country under a democratic government. Right now, dictators, Islamic, aggressive, murderer are leading the government in Tehran right now. Most of the world does not realize right now what kind of dictatorship under the Islamic regime in Tehran is going on. That is something that particularly the German press has not been treating. They have not really addressed this issue. And it's a pretty Hippocratic attitude if you think of it. Germans, Europeans do business with Iranian government because of the oil, and millions, hundreds of millions of people do not care that in exchange for the oil, they actually silently accept a regime that kills constantly their own people. Executions, hanging on Swedish cranes, Swedish machinery that's been sent to Iran for different purposes. They using that to kill their people, to execute their people, and what should I tell you? That's pretty bad, you know. So we give our support from South America. I'm a German citizen, and I just can't see this anymore, you know. So we're starting here with something that was yesterday sent to me. The Iranian filmmaker Daryush Shokof has contacted me about a week, 10 days ago, and has asked me to support this situation. I was told by many Iranians that the German press, the German government, is supporting the Palestine issue, but they are blind towards the Iranians. And I think that's absolutely outrageous. And that's why I'm taking this on here. It's a challenge for us. It's a certain risk for our channel too, because behind this entire situation is foremost one main issue. It is the Trump derangement syndrome. The Trump derangement syndrome is something that is extremely often seen outside the United States, mainly in Germany. Germans, I don't know why, hate Donald Trump, and they cannot understand anything he's doing for his country or anything he's doing for the world. And because of that, they do not support and understand why Donald Trump insists that the Iranian mullah regime and the Iranian I don't even know how to call that, the extreme Muslim, why are they supporting these people? Why they are supporting a government that is murdering their own people constantly, mainly young people, athletes, very talented players in athletic field. These people are getting hung, and it's not understandable why half of the world is looking the other way. So anyway, I want to entertain you a little bit. If there are some people out there listening to this from the Iranian community, people that speak Farsi or English, I want you to see what Mr. Shokof, Daryush Shokof, has sent me yesterday. And he promised me that today, when they start the demonstration in Berlin, that live transmission, he will send me all the pictures, the photos, and also the short videos that he is making from this demonstration today. They're expecting a counter demonstration from the Palestine supporters, the supporters that are mostly young, woke, left-wing, communist people in the universities that are supporting the Hamas. They support a terrorist group, and they will probably encounter the Iranian groups, which are very peacefully demonstrating. And we hope there's not going to be a violent clash between these two groups today when they meet each other in Berlin, on the streets of Berlin. That's what we really hope. One thing I like to ask you is, whoever is here, it's only a handful of people, not even 10 people are here. That's how much the interest goes on this issue. That's the reason why so many people look the other way. But the few people that will be here live today, I'm asking you sincerely to share what we're doing, so that as many people as possible in the United States, in the English-speaking sector in this world, are going to be informed about this disastrous, horrible situation the Iranian exile community and the German-speaking countries in Germany and Switzerland and in Austria are going through right now. It's really unbelievable. It's so incredible. Come into the chat, please. We invite you to come here and participate in the chat. Hopefully, we'll get lots of Iranians watching this today and communicating and leaving their comments in our chat here on the right side. So join us here and be respectful to each other. Of course, that's what we are. That's the only condition you have when you join us today. Okay, tell us where you are, from which country you are watching us today, and you see on my screen here on the left side, Mr. Shokof. That was yesterday. Yesterday we have not been able to transmit this live because of technical difficulties. I'm doing this all by myself here. I have another channel, the German-speaking channel, which is translated Press DE. That's the German-speaking one. That has 78,000 followers, and it's an entirely German-speaking channel. Since there are lots of Iranians that do not speak a fluent German, we have, in honor to Mr. Shokof, who supports us, we have decided to make this English-speaking channel available for you, so we can inform the English-speaking people. We also like to get the attention of the White House, because our translated press channels have been 6 channels in the year 2020, and we have been chastised and have been demonetized by Google, by YouTube, because of our loyalty to President Donald Trump, especially when Trump was chased out of the government in the 2020 elections, which now we can prove that they were rigged, these elections, and they tried to get Trump into prison. They tried to completely get him destroyed, totally destroyed, with over 100 prosecutions that they put against him. We all know they tried everything in the book, everything to their possibilities to destroy Trump, and they couldn't do it because the majority of the people in the United States have understood and have looked behind the screen and discovered all the corruptness and all the corruption and all the problems that they have created to stop Donald Trump going back to the White House. It didn't work. It didn't work because the American people, the people in the United States are woken up. They have woken up. They have not bought all that stuff, and they have voted in a landslide for Donald Trump, and that's how he got back in to the White House and back into the government. And if you really look at all the different things that, sorry for my English, but I get a little bit stuck sometimes. But if you look at all the different possibilities for Donald Trump to stay, is not only to stay in the White House, but also to his party to win the midterm elections, which are coming up in November. You can see that there's still a great majority of U.S. citizens who like to have Donald Trump to stay until the end, and also the Republican Party to take over the majority in Senate and also in Congress. But that's really not our subject today. Today we are dedicating ourselves to the Iranian community, the exiled Iranian community in the German-speaking country. And let's go ahead and watch what had happened yesterday. And then I'm expecting that my friend Daryush Shokof will send you in about an hour from now new material from Berlin live, what is going on in Berlin today. And I hope it will not be violent. That is very, very important. So let's just go and listen to what's going on, okay? Some of these clips are in Farsi, in Persian, the language that only people understand who are born in Iran. But it's all authentic material that was sent to me yesterday by Daryush Shokof. and because of the authenticity this stuff entails, we are not going to change anything. So if there are some of these, no, if there, when these clips come that are in Persian, then just bear with us, bear with me. And even if you are not Iranian and do not understand what is said there, let this go by until and then we go back. Most of it, 90%, is in English. Okay, so everybody should understand that, with the exception. And I hope there's lots of Iranians here that are listening to us too. So come on in, and off we go here.
Hello everyone, reporting from Berlin, Germany, Daryush Shokof, collaboration with our great associates, sitting in Colombia, also communicating with the Washington crew, the wonderful Arthur Paul. Arthur, it's a pleasure to be with you. I am honored to be on your live shows. We are going to do this and announce it for next week, at least once a week, half an hour. This is right now the march on Berlin. Tomorrow we will have another huge event, and I am just a part of the wonderful people around me that you can see. You can see all of them, the wonderful people that are with us. And I'm going to share everything as much as possible with you on the YouTube.
40,000 dead, and you stay silent. 40,000 lives, no questions asked. 150 press, not one spoke. Shame on silent government. Shame on silent government. Yeah, you spoke of freedom, you spoke of rights. Where were you then when Iran bled? Streets ran red with Iranian blood. Europe stayed silent, the West looked away. Shame on silent government. Shame on silent government. Yeah. Silence takes sides, silence kills, silence protects tyrants, silence stains. Shame on silent government. Complicit through silence. Shame on.
Yeah, back too close. You ain't even know me. Trust my brothers from way back from the north. Me and the York, and then like that.
Dear Stephen Miller, dear Cat Cruz, dear Pete Haxa, dear Lindsey Graham, dear Mark Levin, dear Marco Rubio, dear Bibi Netanyahu, dear greatest USA President Donald J. Trump, please finish the job. Let us finish the job. Islamic terrorist regime in Iran must fall. Please finish the job. Iranians are all with you.
President Donald Trump, finish the job. Finish the job. Finish the job.
Ulfat
Marco Rubio, dear Bibi Netanyahu, dear greatest USA President Donald J. Trump, please finish the job. Let us finish the job. Islamic terrorist regime in Iran must fall. Please finish the job. Iranians are all with you.
President Donald Trump, finish the job. Finish the job. Finish the job.
کمتر از یک ساعت پیش پرزیدنت ترامپ قولی که توی کمپین ریاست جمهوریش داده بود که UFO ها سفینه‌های فضایی و این آدم فضایی و اینا که خیلی در موردش همه خیلی دیده بودن در موردش حرف می‌زدن، قول داده بود که رئیس جمهور بشه پرونده‌های سری اینو ریلیز بکنه، همه مردم پابلیک بتونن برن اینا رو بخونن، عکس‌ها و ویدیوهاش رو ببینن. یک ساعت پیش این کارو کرد. این لینکشو گذاشتم این بالا. آمریکا ترکیده، یعنی همه دارن در رابطه با این حرف میزنن. چیزی که بوش میاد، آدم فضایی ها وجود دارن، سفینه هاشون وجود داره، حالا فرازمینی هرچی که اسمش رو میذارید اینا وجود دارن، قشنگ میان ما رو رصد میکنن، ما رو میبینن، با سرعت نور میان تو دریا محو میشن. برید ببینید اصلا ترکیده همه چی است.
Something's got a hold on me lately. No, I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all closing in, and the devil's knocking at my door. Whoa, out of my mind. How many times did I tell you I'm no good at being? It's taking a toll on me, trying my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones. Don't you know I lose control? Bring your mind next to me. I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see?
صبح فردا میرسه شادی بکن، خنده تو میدون آزادی بکن، غم و غصه های تهران رو بگیر، دل تو به سمت عشق راهی بکن. صبح فردا میرسه شادی بکن، خنده تو میدون آزادی بکن، غم و غصه.
America, Iran, Israel. We will make the planet greatest again. The whole planet. پایان ایران جاوید شاه و اینان سه تا پرچمش. با این سه تا پرچم میریم، با همین سه تا پرچم ایران رو میسازیم. America, Iran, Israel. We will make the planet the greatest again. The whole planet. پایان ایران جاوید شاه و اینم سه تا پرچمش. با این سه تا پرچم میریم، با همین سه تا پرچم ایران رو میسازیم. درود دوستان، درباره مطلب بسیار مهم و حیاتی در حقیقت. کجا هستیم؟ شرایط چیه؟ چی میشه؟ کی برمیگردیم؟ قرار چه تصمیم هایی گرفته بشه؟ چرا تا حالا برنگشتیم؟ مدتی گذشت، کم کم پرسش ها داره شروع میشه. کم کم اتهامات به یکدیگر داره شروع میشه. کم کم فراتر از انتقاد بدگویی شروع میشه، سزاگویی شروع میشه. دوستان، وظیفه خودم میدونم دوباره مطلبی رو بگم و از شما قبل از اینکه شروع بکنم از همگی سپاسگزارم که به من این اجازه رو میدید و اینطور. درود دوستان گرامی، امروز درباره خطر، شیاد، شیطان صفت، عنصری به نام چپ میخوام باهاتون صحبت بکنم. چیه این قضیه؟ کمونیستا و سوسیالیستا و تروریستا و اسلامیستا و حتی دموکرات‌های آمریکا و دیگه بقیه تمام احزاب سبز و قرمز و آبی و بنفش اروپا و آسیا که گریبانگیر کشور خودمونم شد. با یه مقدار سبز اومدم دور برم که یه مقدار حس کنم در طبیعت هستم و دستگیر در اوامر چپ جهانی نیستم. در جندره در خدمتتون هستم. دروغ، همه ما یکی هستیم. دروغ های چپ هم چیزی نیست. دروغ اول ابتدا که باز
صبر کنید، نکنه همه چی داره تموم میشه، نکنه بازی داره عوض میشه، نکنه ترامپ داره پاپست میکشه، نکنه فشار کنگره آمریکا دست رئیس جمهوری آمریکا رو ببنده، نکنه اونایی که 2 روزه دارن میگن جنگ تموم شد، عملیات خوابید، واشنگتن عقب نشست، راست میگن. نه، اتفاقا دقیقاً داستان برعکسه. پشت این سکوت چند روزه صدای چیدن فاز بعدی میاد. دیروز خود ترامپ به اکسیوس گفت این آخر هفته ممکنه یک عملیات کوتاه مدت ولی سنگین علیه جمهوری اسلامی انجام بده. بعدم پیت هکست وزیر جنگ اومد اینجا در کنگره گفت 25 میلیارد دلار خرج کردیم، آماده این تهدید جمهوری اسلامی رو تا آخر دنبال کنیم. در حال دفاع از پایان جنگ نیست، در حال دفاع از ادامه فشار بر جمهوری اسلامیه. این وسط آمریکایی‌ها چیکار کردند؟ محموله‌های تازه، موشک‌های جزم.
درود دوستان گرامی، امروز درباره خطر، شیاد، شیطان صفت، عنصری به نام چپ میخوام باهاتون صحبت بکنم. چیه این قضیه؟ کمونیستا و سوسیالیستا و تروریستا و اسلامیستا و حتی دموکرات‌های آمریکا و دیگه بقیه تمام احزاب سبز و قرمز و آبی و بنفش اروپا و آسیا که گریبانگیر کشور خودمونم شد. با یه مقدار سبز اومدم دور برم که یه مقدار حس کنم در طبیعت هستم و دستگیر در اوامر چپ جهانی نیستم. در جندره در خدمتتون هستم. دروغ، همه ما یکی هستیم. دروغ های چپ هم چیزی نیست. دروغ اول ابتدا که باز شد. Hi. We have a dilemma to address from Europe regarding Iranians, activists, the people who are now around 4 or 5 months gathering on the streets of different capitals, different cities in Europe
definitely also in the USA and also in Canada and elsewhere. But specifically, I would like to mention the situation in Europe because I personally myself am right now in Europe. To be specific, with Berlin, Germany. There are absolutely clear indications from England to Holland, France, and Germany, most specifically Berlin.
You wearing sunglasses and shit? You cool, man? Yeah. The lights bothering you, or you blind? Yeah, I want to make sure because the comedy is weird. I say something, I make fun, and you're like, I can't even see anything. I'm like, oh fuck. You are blind? Well, if you're blind, why the fuck did you sit in the front row? You could have sat in the back. It would have been the same shit. Look, a bunch of wusses can't fucking laugh. Fuck you. That was funny. He's laughing. Give me a high five. You're not blind, you fucking liar. You found my hand, you asshole. You're not a fucking liar. I love you too. This is how you test a blind person. You understand? High five. Boom.
Hello, everyone. Got a little green around me. I like to have a feeling of freedom, and I was still in the nature, out of the danger of the global socialism, the leftists, globalists, Democrats, terrorists, Islamists, and so on. What is left? Why is left bad? Why is capitalism good? Simple. I see it fit, timing-wise, to talk about this now. Because now the confrontation is becoming more direct, day in, day out. 2 days ago, they tried to attack the soon-to-be leader of Iran, Prince Reza Sirus Pahlavi, yesterday. Hello, everyone. Got a little green around me. I like to have a feeling of freedom, and I was still in the nature, out of the danger of the global socialism, the leftists, globalists, Democrats, terrorists, Islamists, and so on. What is left? Why is left bad? Why is capitalism good? Simple. I see it fit, timing-wise, to talk about this now. Because now the confrontation is becoming more direct, day in, day out. 2 days ago, they tried to attack the soon-to-be leader of Iran, Prince Reza Sirus Pahlavi, yesterday. درود دوستان گرامی، امروز درباره خطر، شیاد، شیطان صفت، عنصری به نام چپ میخوام باهاتون صحبت بکنم. چیه این قضیه؟ کمونیستا و سوسیالیستا و تروریستا و اسلامیستا و حتی دموکرات‌های آمریکا و دیگه بقیه تمام احزاب سبز و قرمز و آبی و بنفش اروپا و آسیا که گریبانگیری کشور خودمونم شد. با یه مقدار سبز اومدم دور برم که یه مقدار حس کنم در طبیعت هستم و دستگیر در اوامر چپ جهانی نیستم. در جندله‌ای در خدمتتون هستم. دروغ، همه ما یکی هستیم. دروغ های چپ هم چیزی نیست. دروغ اول ابتدا که باعث Archie. درود دوستان گرامی، داریوش شکوف هستم. مجبورم درباره اتفاقاتی که دیروز افتاد صحبتی بکنم که فقط به این اتفاقات ربط نداره. متاسفانه به یک پروسه بالای 40 سال مربوط است. همونجور که می‌دونید هممون در این جنبش شریک هستیم، تلاش کردیم در
هنوزم داریم تلاش میکنیم و متاسفانه دیروز اتفاقی که برای شاهزاده افتاد در اون ایونت، در اون جشنی که اتفاق افتاد، به این نتیجه رسیدم که مشکلات بسیار زیادی ما رو دنبال میکنه. یک، در اون اجتماع به این نتیجه رسیدم که ما هنوز فرهنگ
President Trump, sir, do you see that Iranian people love the United States of America? Please, do not make any deal with this terrorist regime. Sir, I am going to talk with some people. Excuse me, sir,
yes,
you are here, you are holding the flag of United States, Israel and the free Iran. Could you please say some words for us?
Definitely. I've been carrying this for over 4 months in belief that only with these 3 nations, not only we are going to make Iran greatest again, but this whole planet, we will make it greatest again. Iran, America, Israel.
And free world.
Iran,
Thank
America,
you. And what
Israel.
do you think, sir, that about the rumors that some people say that some powers are negotiating with this regime? Do you think it's just President Trump, sir, do you see that Iranian people love the United States of America? Please, do not make any deal with this terrorist regime. Sir, I am going to talk with some people. Excuse me, sir,
yes,
you are
sir.
here, you are holding the flag of United States, Israel and the free Iran. Could you please say some words for us?
Definitely. I've been carrying this for over 4 months in belief that only with these 3 nations, not only we are going to make Iran greatest again, but this whole planet, we will make it greatest again. Iran, America, Israel.
And free world.
Iran,
Thank
America,
you. And what
Israel.
do you think, sir, that about the rumors that some people say that some powers are negotiating with this regime? Do you think it's just President Trump, sir, do you see that Iranian people love the United States of America? Please, do not make any deal with this terrorist regime. Sir, I am going to talk with some people. Excuse me, sir,
yes,
you are
sir.
here, you are holding the flag of United States, Israel and the free Iran. Could you please say some words for us?
Definitely. I've been carrying this for over 4 months in belief that only with these 3 nations, not only we are going to make Iran greatest again, but this whole planet, we will make it greatest again. Iran, America, Israel.
And free world.
Iran,
Thank
America,
you. And what
Israel.
do you think, sir, that about the rumors that some people say that some powers are negotiating with this regime? Do you think it's just
kurmancı her gule
her dile minne
wara bağımın gule
ez betetünem gule tücanemini
gule estehiz düküm
gule ez betemamım
gule gule kurmancı her gule.
Other breaking news, actually 2 of them, so please share this video. Both Benjamin Netanyahu and President Trump have now posted videos on their social media platforms hinting that King Reza Pahlavi is going to be the next person to lead Iran. Please share this video to raise awareness for the Iranian people. Thank you.
Sometimes in history, there's this magic moment. Somebody appears on the scene and everything changes.
I am with you.
We've never seen anything like this.
I will fight for you,
This was a man who's met his destiny.
and I will win for you.
he said he was saved by God in order to make America great again.
His victory was the greatest comeback of all time.
We're watching history, so buckle up.
Who specifically is going to be there, but I think he's been a force for good. He's been trying to get the people to unite for a transitional government, a democratic transitional government, or a moderate transitional government. I hope that one.
As you remember, I recently directed the Secretary of War. How good is Pete Hegseth doing, by the way? To begin releasing government files relating to UFOs and unexplained aerial phenomena. And I figured this was a good crowd because I know you people, you're really into that. I don't know if I am, but so I'm pleased to report today, I thought I'd save it for this crowd, because you're a little bit out there, you know, a little bit, that this process is well underway, and we found many very interesting documents, I must say, and the first releases will begin very, very soon, so you can go out and see if that phenomena is correct. You'll figure it out. Let me know. Let me know. But we've had a lot of questions. It's something that really captivates the mind. There's no question about it.
Fox News alert, Iran's out of business. They lost the Strait, and the only way to get through to them is to yell.
Have you been negotiating a lot all day? I mean, is that why your voice is hoarse?
I've been screaming at Iranians all day, yes. A little bit of a laryngitis because of my I've been screaming at Iranians.
So the Iran leadership you're screaming at?
You know why? Because that's the only thing they understand. They don't understand being nice. They understand the way I have to do business. I treat all people differently.
The president's being loud and clear. Deal or no deal?
If there's no deal, would you be willing to extend the ceasefire, or will the fighting resume, Mr. President?
I would say the fighting, if there's no deal, fighting resumes.
The Iranian economy's a dead raccoon. The naval blockade's working like a finely tuned machine. The commander-in-chief says the blockade's better than the bombs.
The blockade has been incredible. It's held. They're not doing any business.
I think they're talking to the right people, because the public voice in Iran, who's on X and every place else, is much different than what I hear is negotiating behind the scenes.
All I can say is the right people are the ones the Iranians picked. There is nobody in the regime that's normal. But having said that, maybe we can get a deal. President Trump, keep pursuing the deal. Vice President Vance, make sure the deal does not empower the Iranians.
I want to ask you.
America, Iran, Israel, we will make the planet greatest again. The
You've been kept down. You've been pushed around. You've been lied to. You've been fed truths. Who's made
Fox News alert, Iran's closed for business. 2 straight days and 0 ships have gone in and out of their ports. They're strangled. They can't buy or sell anything. And Trump's trying to put his name on their stuff.
You can call it the Strait of Hormuz or the Hormuz Strait. I said, which is better? They said, either is okay, but you can call it either one. The only thing you can't call it is the Trump Strait. They don't like that idea.
Whether the Iranians like it or not, it's our water. Our guided missile destroyers are parked right off their coast, and they haven't done a thing about it. Not a missile, not a rocket, not even a peep from the Mosquito fleet. 10 tankers with Iranian oil tried to bust out, and we turned around all 10. Any ship that gets close, here's this. Listen.
The U.S. has announced a formal blockade of Iranian ports and coastal areas. This is illegal action. All vessels are advised to immediately return to port if leaving and discontinue transit to Iran if that is your next port of call. Do not attempt to breach.
ایران جامعی فقط یک جمله برای ترامپ کاخ سفید و تمام جاودان شدگانمون با احترام فقط 10 ثانیه سکوت. همیهنان عزیزم جمله فقط اینه. America, Iran, Israel, we will make the planet greatest again, the whole planet. پاینده ایران جاوید شاه و اینم 3 تا پرچمش با این 3 تا پرچم میری. ایران جاوید فقط یک جمله برای ترامپ کاخ سفید و تمام جاودان شدگانمون با احترام فقط 10 ثانیه سکوت. همیهنان عزیزم جمله فقط اینه. America, Iran, Israel, we will make the planet greatest again, the whole planet. پاینده ایران جاوید شاه و اینم 3 تا پرچمش با این 3 تا پرچم میری. ایران جاوید فقط یک جمله برای ترامپ کاخ سفید و تمام جاودان شدگانمون با احترام فقط 10 ثانیه سکوت. همیهنان عزیزم جمله فقط اینه. America, Iran, Israel, we will make the planet greatest again, the whole planet. پاینده ایران جاوید شاه و اینم 3 تا پرچمش با این 3 تا پرچم میری. ایران جاوید فقط یک جمله برای ترامپ کاخ سفید و تمام جاودان شدگانمون با احترام فقط 10 ثانیه سکوت. همیهنان عزیزم جمله فقط اینه. America, Iran, Israel, we will make the planet greatest again, the whole planet. پاینده ایران جاوید شاه و اینم 3 تا پرچمش با این 3 تا پرچم میری. ایران جاوید فقط یک جمله برای ترامپ کاخ سفید و تمام جاودان شدگانمون با احترام فقط 10 ثانیه سکوت. همیهنان عزیزم جمله فقط اینه: America, Iran, Israel, we will make the planet greatest again, the whole planet. پاینده ایران جاوید شاه و اینم سه تا پرچمش. با این سه تا پرچم میریم.
درود دوستان، وقتش رسیده صحبت کنیم چرا شاهزاده رضا پهلوی 100% رهبر آینده روندی به وجود اومد روی کره زمین. همگی درک کردن سیاستمداران 4 سال به 4 سال جواب نمیده. نمیشه کشوری رو 4 ساله به جایی رسون. مدیریت کرد، آورد، فرمولای جدید نوشت، AI به وجود اومده، تکنولوژی داره جوری پیش میره. اصلا غیر قابل توجیه خواهد بود که یک ریاست جمهوری به وجود بیاد و بتونه در عرض 4 سال کارهایی که خودش اعلام میکنه 2 سال قبل از اینکه میخواد بیاد 4 ساله انجام بده و بره. حتی آمریکای بزرگ هم شد
در این روزهایی که خبرها کمی فروکش کرده و به نظر میاد امریکا داره تجدید قوا میکنه برای زدن ضربه نهایی به جمهوری اسلامی، البته از اون طرف اسرائیل همچنان داره کارشو با قدرت انجام میده و همچنان در حال شکار سران جمهوری اسلامی است. بعد ندیدم یک ویدیو از پادشاه دلان شاهنشاه آریامهر که نامش همیشه جاویدان باد برای شما پخش بکنم و شما هم این ویدیو رو به جوانترها و بچه‌هاتون نشون بدید و بفرستین براشون تا ببینن و افتخار بکنن که ایران و کشورشون یک زمانی چه پادشاه دانایی داشت و چه نصیحت‌هایی مردمشو میکرد 50 سال پیش که ما تازه امروز میفهمیم معنی اون نصیحت‌ها رو. جاوید باد نام شاهنشاه آریامهر، برای همیشه در قلب ما هستی شاهنشاه، تو هیچ وقت نمردی، همیشه زنده هستی. با همدیگه این ویدیو زیبا رو نگاه میکنیم.
من به شما هشدار میدهم اگر امروز آزاد
Hi, Daryush Shokof. I would like to point out a very important message which are already published close to about 37 years ago. It had to do with the terrible situation and horrendous conditions Iranians were undergoing and still undergo with this animal regime and most barbaric methods they have been treating more than 90 million Iranians for we all know half a century almost. The point that is very important nobody even mentions or again gets درود یاران بزرگوار و گرامی هممیهن، به صحنه‌ها و زمانی نزدیک میشیم که آزادی نزدیک. باز هم افرادی هستند که تلاششون رو میکنن صبح تا شب با وابستگی هایی به دول دیگر کره زمین، افکار سیاسی کره زمین، افکار متفاوت از افکاری که ما دوست داریم برای کشورمون باشه، با شاهزاده رضا سیروس پهلوی نبرد میکنن که این اتفاق نیفته. چرا اشتباه میکنن؟ چرا ما درست میگیم؟ افرادی که دوست داریم شاهزاده رضا پهلوی رهبر کشور ایران و برای بازسازی دوباره به ایران برگرده. تلاش میکنم بسیار ساده
Patriotism. Maybe this word is not used enough in other places, but I insist on this word of patriotism. I am dedicated to my country because this is the most beautiful thing that could happen.
The Iranian people have paid the price in blood to reach this moment.
Hi, death to Islamic terrorist regime in Iran, and then have a great day.
سوریه حدود 3 ساعت شروع شده. منتظریم بهمون اجازه بدن هم آتیش باشه هم میتونیم ببریم، هم شاهد کنیم، هم برای احترام به تمام پردرد داخل کشور. فکر میکنیم آتیشی شما هستیم، اجازه میکنیم از شما به جشن ایران بزرگ بگیریم. ما فکر بکنیم فقطی که تبدیل شما
شکوه از تو، غرور از تو، غم دنیا.
Fuck Hollywoodistan. Fuck Leftististan. Fuck Demokratistan. Fuck Islamististan. Fuck Terrorististan. Long live Iran. Long live USA. Long live Israel. Together we will make this planet greatest again. Javeed Shah.
You might not like the truth, but I'll never tell a lie. Besides Kamala Harris, can you name anybody else in Joe Biden's administration? Didn't think so. President Trump has assembled a team of all-stars, in my opinion. Vice President J.D. Vance, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Director of Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard. But one of the biggest surprises in his administration, our Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth. Each of these cabinet members, besides being absolutely impressive in their positions, know how to totally dominate the fake news media. So let's watch the Secretary of War absolutely eviscerate the fake news media.
Because you, and I mean specifically you, the press, specifically you, the press corps, because you cheer against Trump so hard. It's like in your DNA and in your blood to cheer against Trump. Because you want him not to be successful so bad, you have to cheer against the efficacy of these strikes. You have to hope. Maybe they...
On behalf of 90% of Iranians in Iran and 99% of the diaspora, pardon my language, but shut the F up and sit down, and all the other liberal white women like you can do the same.
CNN's Clarissa Ward says she's ashamed as an American that the Trump administration is posting these flashy videos celebrating successful military strikes. Are you ashamed, Sheila?
Hey, Clarissa, Iranian here, and on behalf of 90% of Iranians in Iran and 99% of the diaspora, pardon my language, but shut the F up and sit down, and all the other liberal white women like you can do the same.
Oh.
So, meine Lieben, ich will mal jetzt sehen, dass ich von Daryush Shokof mehr bekomme noch, was auf seinem Instagram-Konto ist, was heute da ist. Das wäre jetzt mal interessant zu sehen. Ihr müsst mir mal einen Moment Zeit geben, dann kann ich das hier arrangieren, weil ich ja so ein bisschen alleine bin und das alles alleine hier mache. Deswegen muss ich da immer so ein bisschen so, ich muss mal sehen, die fangen jetzt gerade an, eine Sekunde.
یادتونه میگفتیم که آقای ترامپ بالاخره با جمهوری اسلامی معامله خواهد کرد. این معامله است. نگاه کنید.
You see this hat? Free Cuba. Stay tuned. The liberation of Cuba is upon us. It's just a matter of time now. You see this hat? Make Iran great. President Trump said the only way to make Iran great is for the people to take over. We're marching through the world. We're cleaning out the bad guys. We're going to have relationships with new people that will make us prosperous and safe. I've never seen anybody like it. This is Ronald Reagan plus. Donald Trump is resetting the world in a way nobody could have dreamed of a year ago. He is the greatest commander-in-chief of all time. Our military is the best of all time. Iran is going down, and Cuba is next.
Heil Hitler! Heil Hitler, hör auf mich zu filmen. Ich liebe an Hitler, dass er mutig genug war, sich gegen Juden einzusetzen, weil ich lange Zeit dachte, dass Zionismus das Problem ist, bis ich von einer antisemitischen Richterverurteilung dazu gedrängt wurde, mir das Ganze mal näher anzugucken. Und heute weiß ich einfach, dass Zionismus eine Kreation der Juden ist, um Opfer und Täter lach nicht so dämlich.
Ja, du bist doch bezahlt. Du bist doch bezahlt. Wie viel Geld haben sie dir dafür bezahlt?
Heil Hitler.
Was gibt Markanti dafür?
Guck mal, warum?
Zeigst du sie jetzt auch an, Markanti?
Möchte Deutschland, also erstens mal...
Was soll das? Weg hier, du Nazi! Weg, du Nazi!
Ob Deutschland fickt die schwulen Ausländer und Muslime...
Hä? Was? Du kannst trotzdem Nazi sein. Das hat nichts mit Muslime zu tun.
Okay, es ist 2026.
Es geht um Sozialismus. Nationalen Sozialismus. Aber trotzdem Sozialismus.
ماسکاتون رو بردارین چون میترسین
حرومزاده های وطن
کارتون درست چرا ماسک میزنید
مشتری تو بخواد تو چی میگی دیدی مشتری چیزی پود شد شما هم پود میشین به زودی گوگلی تموم شدیم دیگه های 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 بچه‌ها رو مثل جمهوری اسلامی سپر کردیم.
So basically, keep Islam out of your country. Yeah. If you wish not to become the next Iran, all right? If that's your goal, keep these motherfuckers out of your country. Do not let these things in. Because what I'm seeing right now is this. UK is next in terms of becoming the next Iran. Sweden is next also. Germany, France, all of Europe, Macedonia, Serbia, all of Europe is the next Iran if they don't stop these fuckers.
درود دوستان، من با آنتن به صحنه هنر جهان وارد شدم. آنتن می ساختم. آنتن امروز به من این اخبار رو داد که خیلی زود داریم آزاد میشیم. انرژی من انقدر بالا رفت، انقدر احساس بالا و زیبایی دارم که خواستم هرچی زودتر احساسمو با شما شریک بشم. دوستان، من برسم به ایران اولین کاری که میکنم همه تون رو ساعت 6 صبح بیدار میکنم. لباسای ورزش آماده، کفشای ورزش پاتون، 15 دقیقه ورزش، تمام خیابونای ایران، آهنگ زیبای چرا که نه همین یانگ من، اونی که برای ترامپ میخوندیم، خواهند زد و میتونه آهنگای دیگه هم بیاد با انرژی بالا. 15 دقیقه باعث میشه انرژی
Conmigo. Estoy solo. Estoy solo. Conmigo. ¿Qué vas a hacer? Eres cubano. Eres cubano. No soy cubano. ¿Cuál es el problema? No, que le iba a dar a él. No.
So, liebe Freunde, ich will mal sehen, ob ich es schaffe, dass ich jetzt das Neueste raushole von der derzeitigen Demonstration, die gerade in Berlin läuft. Dazu brauche ich ein bisschen Zeit, mal zu sehen, was ich jetzt hier an Neuestem finden kann. Mal sehen, was wir hier jetzt noch haben von heute. Well, I guess we have to shut this down because I'm not able to get this instantaneously over in live. Maybe next time somebody has a YouTube channel where we can do this, okay? I wish you a great Sunday, my friends, and we'll come back to you.